Welcome to the Untold Billionaire. Before there was fashion, there was craft. Before there was wealth, there was work. In the heart of 19th century Paris, a city bustling with dreams and ambition, a man named Thierry Hermès opened a small harness workshop in 1837. He wasn't chasing a fortune, he was pursuing a calling. He worked with leather, not for the sake of luxury as we know it today, but for purpose, for function, for safety. For the horsemen of Europe, a well-made harness was not a status symbol, but a lifeline. Thierry understood this deeply. Every single stitch he made was a quiet prayer for precision. Every piece that left his workshop was an offering of unparalleled excellence, a testament to the beauty that human hands could create. He never dreamed of building global empires or seeing his name emblazoned on billboards. His ambition was simpler, yet far more profound, to serve the world through the integrity and beauty of his craft. He believed that if you did something with all your heart, its value would endure. This simple belief, born in a humble Parisian workshop, would lay the foundation for a legacy that would echo for centuries. As the years turned into decades, and Thierry passed the torch to his son, Charles Emile, the family's guiding principle remained unchanged. The world around them was evolving, but the fire of craftsmanship burned just as brightly within the next generation. Charles Emile, and later his own sons, Adolphe and Émile Maurice, didn't inherit a business in the modern sense. They inherited a philosophy. They didn't chase fame or fleeting trends. They inherited patience. They honored the slow, deliberate, and often unforgiving art of time. Each Hermès heir was not simply an heir to growing wealth, but a dedicated guardian of a set of core values. They were taught discipline, not for the sake of profit, but for the sake of perfection. They learned humility, understanding that the materials they worked with had their own spirit and deserved respect. And above all, they cultivated a devotion to detail that bordered on obsession. This wasn't about building a brand, it was about preserving a soul, a commitment passed down from one generation of makers to the next, a silent pact to honor the work of their hands. The dawn of the 20th century brought with it the roar of the automobile, a sound that signaled the end for many traditional artisans. The age of the horse and carriage was fading, and with it, the demand for harnesses and saddles. Countless workshops, once the lifeblood of their communities, closed their doors, unable to adapt. But Hermès saw this moment not as an ending, but as a transformation. Guided by Émile Maurice, they found new beauty where others saw obsolescence. They looked at the skills they had perfected over nearly a century, the art of stitching, shaping, and finishing leather, and asked a simple question: what else can this beauty serve? And so, the very same hands that had crafted the world's finest saddles began to create handbags. The same principles of durability and elegance that defined their harnesses were channeled into new forms of art. What survived was not the product itself, but the purpose behind it. The spirit of the craftsman, the unwavering commitment to quality, simply found a new vessel. This was the quiet genius of Hermès, proving that work done with love, with purpose, and with an eye for enduring beauty never truly dies. It simply evolves. As the family tree grew, so did the number of guardians dedicated to its roots. The Dumas, the Puch, the Guérande, many branches, all connected to the same foundational trunk planted by Thierry Hermès. Each new descendant, whether directly involved in the boardroom or acting as a silent shareholder, carried a piece of the founder's soul. Some, like Jean-Louis Dumas, would become visionary leaders, steering the company with creative genius. Others would work behind the scenes, protecting its heritage and ensuring the family's values were never compromised. Together, they formed a united front against the relentless noise and frantic speed of the modern fashion industry. When other companies chased fleeting trends, Hermès chose timeless tradition. When competitors expanded wildly, opening stores on every corner, Hermès chose deliberate, careful excellence, preserving the scarcity and integrity of their creations. They understood that their strength wasn't in their size, but in their unity and their shared commitment to a long-term vision. They weren't just running a business, they were stewarding a legacy. This unity was put to the ultimate test in the 21st century. As the world of luxury consolidated, massive conglomerates with deep pockets began to eye the iconic orange box. An unsolicited attempt by a larger empire to gain control of the company sent shockwaves through the industry. But in this battle for their independence, the Hermès family chose silence over spectacle. They didn't engage in public battles or angry press releases. Instead, they fortified their unity. Quietly, efficiently, and with resolute determination, over 50 family members pooled their shares, forming a powerful holding group that would protect the company from outside control for decades to come. They trusted each other, binding their financial futures together to safeguard their collective past. Their actions sent a clear, unspoken message to the world. A legacy is not for sale. It's protected. They knew intrinsically that what is handcrafted with patience cannot be mass-produced with haste. What is sacred and built over generations cannot, and should not, be owned by the highest bidder. Their victory was a testament to the power of family and the quiet strength of conviction. While the world accelerated, chasing instant gratification and overnight success, Hermès deliberately, almost defiantly, took its time. In an age of automation and outsourcing, the heart of the company remained the artisan's workshop. Every beerkin bag, every silk scarf, every meticulously crafted tie is still touched by human hands. It takes a single artisan years of training before they are trusted to create a handbag, and they work on that one bag from start to finish, pouring their skill and soul into its creation. The secret to Hermès' enduring success wasn't a complex marketing strategy or a revolutionary business model. It was stillness. It was the radical belief that the soul of true creation is found in peace, in focus, and in the unhurried passage of time. They understood that you cannot rush quality. You cannot rush art. And by embracing patience as their guiding principle, by allowing their creations to unfold at their own natural pace, their legacy became something truly eternal, something that exists outside the frantic rhythm of the modern world. Today, the collective fortune of the Hermès family stands in the tens of billions, making them one of the wealthiest dynasties on the planet. But to measure their success in dollars is to miss the point entirely. Their true wealth is invisible. It's a currency of heritage, skill, and dedication. It lives in the quiet focus of every artist they train, passing down skills from one generation to the next. It thrives in every timeless tradition they honor, refusing to compromise for the sake of a trend. It is found in every silent, unseen act of devotion that happens behind the closed doors of their ateliers. The story of the Hermès family is more than a business saga. It's a powerful reminder for us all. It teaches us that true greatness doesn't come from a hunger for power or a thirst for fame. It comes from a deep and abiding purpose. It comes from the simple, profound love of one's work. And it grows from the quiet, unwavering faith that true beauty, created with integrity and passion, will always endure. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this story, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more stories of the legacies that shape our world. We'll see you in the next one.